Imagine a world where your bank account is emptied with a few keystrokes. Your personal information spread across the dark corners of the internet, your identity stolen, your life turned upside down. This isn't science fiction, it's the reality of cybercrime. We live in a digital age where our lives are increasingly intertwined with technology. From online banking and shopping to social media and healthcare, our data is everywhere. And where there is data, there are those who seek to exploit it. Cybersecurity is no longer a concern solely for tech giants and government agencies. It's a battle fought on a global scale, with individuals like you and me caught in the crossfire. Every connected device, every piece of data, becomes a potential target. The threat is real, and the consequences are devastating. But understanding the nature of this digital battlefield is the first step in protecting ourselves. Cybersecurity is, simply put, the practice of protecting our digital lives. It's about safeguarding our computers, smartphones, and the vast networks they connect to from theft, damage, and unauthorized access. Think of it as a digital fortress with firewalls acting as walls, antivirus software as guards, and strong passwords as locked doors. Every layer of protection strengthens our defenses against the constant barrage of cyber threats. But cybersecurity isn't just about technology, it's about people. It's about understanding the risks, adopting safe online habits, and being vigilant in the face of potential threats. Because ultimately, the weakest link in any cybersecurity chain is often us. A careless click, a weak password, a moment of vulnerability. These are all it takes for cybercriminals to breach our defenses and wreak havoc. It's easy to think of cyber attacks as something that happens to large corporations and government agencies. We see headlines about massive data breaches and ransomware attacks, leaving us feeling like small fish in a big, dangerous pond. But the truth is, cybercriminals are increasingly targeting individuals. Why? Because it's often easier and more profitable. Our devices, often less secure than corporate systems, hold a treasure trove of personal information. Our identities, our finances, our lives. Imagine a thief breaking into your house. They're not just after your valuables. They want your personal documents, your credit cards, your passwords, everything they need to steal your identity. That's what's at stake in the digital world. From phishing scams that trick us into giving away sensitive information to malware that infects our devices and steals our data, the methods of attack are constantly evolving, and the consequences can be just as devastating as any physical crime. The WannaCry ransomware attack of 2017 serves as a stark reminder of the global impact cyber attacks can have. This attack crippled businesses, hospitals, and government agencies in over 150 countries. The NotPetya attack, also in 2017 disguised as ransomware, was actually a devastating cyber weapon that caused billions of dollars in damage to businesses worldwide. These attacks, though large-scale, highlight the vulnerability of our interconnected world. A single piece of malicious code can have ripple effects across the globe, disrupting critical infrastructure and impacting millions of lives. But even smaller-scale attacks can have devastating consequences for individuals. Identity theft, financial ruin, and emotional distress are just some of the potential outcomes when our digital lives are compromised. These real-world examples underscore the importance of cybersecurity for everyone, not just large organizations. Section 5. Behind the screens, the faces of cybercrime. Who are the perpetrators behind these digital attacks? The answer is complex and constantly evolving. Cybercriminals are a diverse group, ranging from lone hackers motivated by profit or notoriety to state-sponsored actors engaged in cyber warfare. Organized crime syndicates are increasingly turning to cybercrime as a low-risk, high-reward enterprise. They engage in sophisticated phishing campaigns, ransomware attacks, and online scams targeting individuals and businesses alike. Nation-states are also major players in the cyber realm, engaging in espionage, sabotage, and disinformation campaigns. Their motives are often political, seeking to gain a strategic advantage or sow discord among their adversaries. And then, there are the hacktivists, driven by ideological or political agendas. They use their technical skills to deface websites, leak sensitive information, and disrupt online services to draw attention to their cause. The motivations and methods of cybercriminals may vary, but their impact is undeniable. They pose a constant threat to our digital security, and understanding their tactics is crucial in defending ourselves. Section 6. The price of insecurity. The devastating consequences. The consequences of cyber attacks extend far beyond financial losses, though those can be substantial. Victims of identity theft often face years of struggle to repair their credit and reclaim their stolen identities. Businesses, large and small, can suffer irreparable damage to their reputation, lose valuable data, and face regulatory fines in the wake of a cyber attack. The cost of recovering from such an attack can be crippling, especially for small businesses. But the impact goes beyond the financial and reputational. Cyber attacks can disrupt critical infrastructure, impacting healthcare, transportation, and communication networks. They can sow discord and distrust, undermine democratic institutions, and even threaten national security. The emotional toll on victims can be immense. The feeling of violation, the loss of privacy, and the fear of future attacks can have long-lasting psychological effects. The true cost of cyber insecurity is difficult to quantify, but it's a price we can no longer afford to pay. Staying safe in a digital world? Practical steps for everyone? Cybercrime is real, but practical steps can protect us. Think of it as basic digital hygiene. Use strong, unique passwords. A password manager helps. Enable two-factor authentication. Be wary of phishing scams. Keep your software up to date. Back up your important data. These steps can reduce your risk of cybercrime. Section 8. A shared responsibility. Governments, companies, and individuals. Cybersecurity is not a battle that can be won by any one entity alone. It requires a collaborative effort from governments, companies, and individuals, all working together to create a safer digital world. Governments play a crucial role in setting cybersecurity standards, promoting education and awareness, and pursuing cybercriminals. They also have a responsibility to protect critical infrastructure from cyber attacks. Companies are on the front lines of the cyber battle, responsible for protecting their own systems and data, as well as the data of their customers. They need to invest in robust cybersecurity measures, train their employees, and respond effectively to incidents. Individuals are the final and often weakest link in the chain. By adopting safe online habits, being vigilant, and staying informed about the latest threats, we can all contribute to a more secure digital world. Cybersecurity is a shared responsibility. We all have a role to play in protecting ourselves and each other from the ever-present threat of cybercrime. The future of cybersecurity. A constantly evolving landscape. Cybersecurity is in a constant state of flux. As technology advances, so do cybercriminal methods. AI plays a crucial role in both cybersecurity and cybercrime. IoT presents opportunities and challenges, expanding the attack surface. Quantum computing could revolutionize encryption for better or worse. The future of cybersecurity requires constant adaptation and innovation. Section 10. Education, the most powerful weapon against cyber threats. In the fight against cybercrime, knowledge is power. The more we understand about the threats we face, the better equipped we are to protect ourselves. Education is, therefore, the most powerful weapon in our arsenal. Cybersecurity education should start at an early age, teaching children about online safety, responsible internet use, and the importance of protecting personal information. Adults need to stay informed about the latest threats and best practices. This can be achieved through online resources, workshops, and training programs offered by government agencies, cybersecurity companies, and educational institutions. Businesses should prioritize cybersecurity training for their employees, ensuring they understand their role in protecting company data and can identify and avoid potential threats. A well-informed public is a safer public. By investing in cybersecurity education, we can empower individuals and organizations to make informed decisions and reduce their risk of becoming victims of cybercrime. Section 11. Cybersecurity, a global imperative for a secure future. Cybersecurity is no longer a niche concern for tech experts. It's a global imperative that affects every aspect of our lives. From our personal data and finances to critical infrastructure and national security, the stakes have never been higher. We must move beyond the misconception that cyber attacks only target large corporations and government agencies. Individuals are increasingly in the crosshairs, and the consequences can be devastating. By embracing a culture of cybersecurity, adopting safe online habits, and demanding greater accountability from governments and companies, we can create a safer digital world for ourselves and future generations. The fight against cybercrime is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires constant vigilance, collaboration, and adaptation. But by working together, we can create a future where technology empowers us, not endangers us.